Good morning, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, Magnetic Reversal News, and Shinrin-yoku, bringing you a volcanic eruption update. Yes, Wednesday, January 27th, 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time, 2021. And you can see here a shot of pyroclastic flow moving down the flanks of Merapi Volcano. This coming after Merapi Volcano had pyroclastic flows this morning. This was all following a 40,000-foot volcanic ash plume happening just hours ago, and let's dive into it. First, to keep you interested, I'll show you the initial plume and then some of the pyroclastic flow. And here we can see that pyroclastic flow, and the earlier shot was the initial volcanic ash plume. Now, over 500 people were evacuated last week from the flanks of this mountain. And you can see here, amazing shot of some of that pyroclastic flow there. Let's see what other coverage we have here for you. We'll just pause that. That's got to be terrifying, just being a mile away from that. It seems almost unheard of. Now, these pyroclastic flows are hot gas, ash, mud, and they can move 6, 7, 8, 900 miles an hour. So there's no way to avoid them. It's not like an avalanche in that if you get caught in this, you burn to death instantly. And you can see here the path of other pyroclastic flows, this one being a little larger than this one here. And these are very deadly events. And they can rush down off the flanks of a mountain and then penetrate into flatland for several kilometers, if not longer, which is why the evacuations had taken place. And so let's just read some of the activity here. The eruption continues on its gradual increasing trend. Pyroclastic flows, turbulent and hot avalanches of hot lava, rocks, ash, and volcanic gases mixed together are being released from the growing dome and now descend the southwest flank of the volcano. This morning, a glowing avalanche reached 1,200 meters in the Pyroclastic drainage. Quite significant. Here we can see dangerous hot avalanches at night on the 16th. This has been an ongoing uptick since the 9th. January 9th was some small. They got bigger on the 16th. Some activity yesterday, the day before, followed by this big event happening now. Now, the explosive activity continued hours before the pyroclastic flows, and Darwin warned about volcanic ash plume that rose 40,000 feet. Now, in an equatorial region, this is not stratospheric. It would have to be above 50, 55,000. But if we had a 40,000-foot eruption up in the Kamchatka, that would be stratospheric, because the stratosphere is at different altitudes, at different latitudes. The closer you go to the North Pole, the closer the stratosphere comes to the surface. Now let's go over this volcanic ash warning here. We have an aviation color code red. There's a no-fly zone near Merapi as a result of this event, and who blames them? Now, a series of strong pyroclastic flows were released from the actively growing lava dome in the Intersummit crater this morning, and that was about 6 a.m. local time. Gravitational collapse of the lava dome parts generated the block ash flows that descended down the southwest flanks, and we showed you some pictures of that. Pretty spectacular. I'll leave you links to both videos so you can check them out yourself. Now, let's learn a little bit about Merapi before we finish up here on the report. Merapi has been erupting continuously forever, since we've been looking at it. It has had some spectacular deadly eruptions, including the 2010 VEI-4, which killed many, many people. And it is currently in an eruptive phase in VEI-2, 3, and potentially 4 that we should really be worried about. This volcano has the capability of blasting very high into the atmosphere, potentially the stratosphere. And it's not the only other volcano we have to worry about. For 3 years, we've been warning about Etna. Multiple paroxysms over the last several months. Intense strombolian activity is continuing. There's poor weather, so it's hard to get to. But you can clearly see here the tremor signal increasing. Let me just blow that up for you. It's ever increasing since January 20th through the 27th, up and away. So there's a definite uptick at Etna, and Etna is also capable of large, deadly explosions. I hope you got something out of the video. We have a major eruption happening this morning at, well, it's a moderate major eruption, probably VEI 2.3, with pyroclastic flows on Merapi, and I wanted to bring you that information. Be safe. We love you. Stay tuned later tonight for more updates.